Hello, Sarah.
How's it going, right?
It's going alright for me, mate, yeah. That's a fantastic beard.
Is it? Stick on, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
You're not going to let me pull it though, are you?
Well, the other one's got bells on.
Can I just get to my list here so I can see the opening act? Oh, it's my wee
I
pal.
can help you.
Yeah, it's my wee pal. She's great, she's full of energy. And tonight, for the first time, she has a new stage name. Can you welcome to the stage with a big whoop and a holler, please? Let's hear it.
Hey! Hi everyone, I'm Tash. Hey. And I'm such a fame whore. I want to be on TV so badly that I auditioned for Big Brother. I didn't get on that. I auditioned for X Factor, but only fucked up people get on that. My daughter threatened to put me on Jeremy Kyle if I didn't sort out my drug habit. And the only reason I'm training to be a nurse is so I can be on 24 hours in A&E. That's how badly I want to be on TV. I mean, has anyone seen that new Star Wars trailer? I'd love to be in that new Star Wars. Anyone seen the trailer? Yeah, it was like The Awakening. Have you felt it? And then up pops the token black dude, lost in the middle of the wilderness. I mean, if this was aired back in the 70s, cinema viewers would think, is this some sci-fi Kunta Kinte? I mean, in the first series, Billy D. Williams was the token black dude who ended up being a traitor, so no positive role models there. And in the second series, Mace Windu was the token black dude who ended up being blasted out the window. So let's hope that in this Star Wars there's at least 3 tokens and that they all live to see the end of the film. I mean, what about, I don't know what it is with the lack of blacks in these fantasy sci-fi films. I mean, maybe it's the producer's fantasy to have a black-free world. I don't know. But, I mean, Lord of the Rings hasn't got any. Not one spot per Daminor. And their themes are like always dark versus the light. And the orcs suspiciously look like black people. I mean, we should have an all-black Lord of the Rings. Call it Lord of the Bling. And have a big fat knuckle duster and red with rhinestones and, hey, let's throw in some Mr. T-Pack gold rope change the match. And who can we have as Gandalf? Morgan Freeman, he'd be the obvious choice with his big grey puppy afro. And who can play the other wizard? Cosby! Cosby can play the other wizard. Actually, he's just been done for rape, so let's scrap that idea and have a good look. But the Smith family, they're nice and wholesome. I mean, Will can play Arrogant, Jada could play Lady Elf, Willow kinda looks like Gollum, so she can play his role, and Jason could play Frodo. I mean, I am biased, I am a Smith, blacksmith, commoner's mug. Hey! I could play an orc! And we could have fantastic adventures on the way to Mordor, and when we get there, have a ye old chicken feast, because you know how black people love the chicken. I mean, what is it with this black James Bond hoo-ha as well? I mean, who ever heard of a black guy called James Bond? It's totally unbelievable, it's unrealistic. I mean, if we did cast a black guy, he'd have to have a name change. You'd have to call him like Jermaine Babatunde or something like that. Hey, I'm Babatunde, Jermaine Babatunde, 007. And like, what self-respecting black dude would take a I mean, black Bond movies would be called Spy Fi Die, or Informer Fi Dead, or The Nigga Who Loved Me. Get over it, people, we're never gonna have a black Bond. I mean, if we do have a black Bond, what's next? A white shaft? Unless he ended up being in jail, then there would be a strong possibility of him being shafted. But as well, like, what is it with the blacking up of white actors still in this day and age? I mean, are you telling me in this modern day world you can't find an Iranian, an Asian or a Jamaican to play a part? I mean, the worst culprit for it has got to be Sir Ben Kingsley. I mean, he owes more to fake tan than the whole of Essex put together. I mean, he's played Candy, an Indian, he's played Nizam, and he's now playing Nut in Gods and Kings. And Christian Bale as Moses, I mean, are you serious? That guy is pasted. How can they have him playing in that bloody Exodus? Anyway, I think that, yeah, what are they going to have Ben Kingsley starring in next? They're going to have him starring in Mugabe, the president of Zimbabwe. Or they might have him starring as Mr. T in his biopic. Hey, sucker, quit your jibber jabber. Ain't getting on no plane, crazy fool. Get some nuts. Eat those nuts. Or they could have him playing Bill Cosby in his biopic. I did not drug and rape those women. Or you could start whiting up black actors and have Bill Cosby play Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Anyway, forget about sci-fi films, black and white minstrels, or black Bond movies. I like the Crime Channel. Plenty of black people on there. And have you noticed the differences in the way the races commit crimes? I mean, black people, they'll just steal your bag without a second thought. But the white man, cold methodical. I mean, even white women. I was watching Snapped Women Who Killed the other day, and this woman murdered her husband and got rid of the evidence by feeding him through the wood chipper. And I thought, genius! I mean, I thought about that when trying to dispose of my ex. And I noticed they've done a remake of Annie, and they've cast a black girl in the lead role. And I thought, damn, only Orphan War wanted them a ginger kid. And and they made this new Fantastic Four movie as well, and they cast a black guy as a Human Torch instead of a white guy. And I thought, damn, that's got to be a Ku Klux Klan concept. Because 1 minute he's a black guy, next minute he's on fire! Thanks, you've been great!
Remember the wee midget in the Bond film? I think we were expecting him tonight. So that was Natasha. How are we doing? Let's hear it from Natasha.